Letting this play out. Smart move. He scoffed. I don't need permission. I tilted my head slightly. No, I said calmly. Pause. But you do need authority. Boom, that word again. Authority. He stepped closer. Look, I don't know what little story y'all came up with. That's family property, and I'm not letting you take control of it. Melissa clenched her fists slightly. Jason looked ready to jump in again. But I raised my hand. Not yet. Let's clear something up, I said. Slow, controlled. You're not here to protect anything. Pause. You're here to take advantage of a situation. That hit him. His expression changed. Just for a second. Then back to arrogance. You don't know me. I smiled slightly. I know enough. Silence. Because when you call people out like that, they don't like it. Not one bit. He stepped even closer now. You think a piece of paper is going to stop me? There it was. The challenge. I reached into my bag, slowly, pulled out a folder, opened it, and handed it to him. Read it. He hesitated, then took it, started scanning, and just like that, everything changed. His confidence? Gone. Not fully, but cracked. Because right there, in black and white, legal authority, signed, stamped, verified, of attorney. Not something you argue with, not something you ignore. Real power. He looked up at me. This time, different energy. Less arrogance, more calculation. You really went this far? I didn't blink. I go as far as I need to protect what matters. Silence again. Melissa stepped forward slightly. You don't get to touch anything, she said. Now her voice, steady. No fear. That right there, growth. He looked between all of us, trying to find an opening. But there wasn't one, because this time, they weren't divided. They were standing together. And that changes everything. He exhaled slowly. This isn't over, he said. Of course not. People like him, they don't quit that easy. But here's the difference now. He wasn't in control anymore. He handed the folder back, turned around, and walked out. Just like that. No shouting, no scene. Because deep down, he knew he lost this round. I closed the folder slowly, looked at Melissa. You good? But her eyes said something else. Relief. Gratitude. Respect. Real respect. Jason walked over. Mom? He didn't finish the sentence. Didn't need to. Because in that moment, they both understood something. This wasn't about money. It never was. It was about strength, leadership, and knowing when to step up when everyone else falls apart. But what happened after her mom woke up and found out everything? Yeah, that was the moment that changed us all. A few days later, everything slowed down. No chaos, no arguments, just waiting. Melissa's mom was finally stable, out of danger. And for the first time in days, the room felt lighter. But there was still one thing left. The truth. Because sooner or later, she was going to find out everything. And that moment? Yeah, it came quicker than expected. We were all in the room. Me, Jason, Melissa. When she opened her eyes, slowly, carefully, Melissa stood up immediately. Mom? Her voice broke a little. She walked over, took her hand. I'm here. Then at Jason. Then at me. Pause. Recognition. A small, tired smile. You stayed, she whispered. I nodded. Silence filled the room again. But this time, it wasn't heavy. It was peaceful. After a few minutes, she spoke again. What happened? That question, yeah, that opened everything. Melissa looked at Jason. Jason looked at me. And just like that, the truth was on the table. So I stepped forward. Someone tried to take control while you were in surgery, I said calmly. Her expression changed slightly. My brother? She asked. I nodded. She sighed softly. like she wasn't even surprised. But it's handled. I have temporary authority until you're fully back on your feet. Silence. She looked at me, really looked at me, then nodded slowly. I knew I made the right choice. That line? Yeah, that meant something, not just trust. Respect. Real respect. Melissa looked down, because now, everything was clear. Who stayed? Who protected? And who didn't? Later that day, Jason walked with me outside. Quiet. Different from before. I see it now, he said. I didn't respond right away, because sometimes people need to say more. I wasn't there for you. Pause. And you still showed up for us. That hit. But I stayed calm. That's what real strength looks like, I said. Not loud, not proud. Just real. He nodded. I want to do better, he said. You don't have to say it, I replied. Pause. Just prove it. Simple. Because words, they don't rebuild trust. Actions do. A week later, things started settling. Melissa's mom was recovering. The legal situation? Handled. Her brother? Gone quiet. Because when people realize they can't win, they disappear. Jason and Melissa? They changed. Not perfectly, not instantly, but genuinely. Respect showed up. Boundaries were respected. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't just tolerated. One evening, we were all sitting together. No tension. No hidden feelings. Just family. Jason looked at me and smiled. Mom, you really built all this? I smiled back slightly. Yeah, I said. Pause. Quietly. Melissa looked at me too. I didn't see you before, she said softly, but I do now. That right there, that was enough. Not because everything was perfect, but because it was real. And as I sat there, looking at both of them, I realized something. This whole journey was never about the $80,000 a month. Not the house, not the money, none of it. It was about knowing your worth and refusing to let anyone, even the people you love, treat you like you don't have one. Because at the end of the day, money can open doors. But self-respect? That's what keeps you from ever having to knock on the wrong ones again. Because the real flex isn't how much money you make. It's knowing your value and never settling for less.